you people?
Who are you?
All right, hello.
I came into who are you people? Oh, excuse me. That was a great start. Great start to this one.
My dudes.
Everybody is
So
confused.
welcome back to our fourth episode, technically fifth time streaming, right? Fourth episode of Love Over Glory. Let's do introductions. So, I'm your dungeon master, Natalie, and my my tags are what the nat on Instagram and Twitter.
My name's Jennifer, and I'll be playing Heath. And my tags are both Hazel Stripe and Raptor.riki.
Alright, hi, my name is Betsy, and I'll be playing the character Macaria, and my tags are BetsyXC on Instagram.
Okay, and I'm Lily. I'm going to be playing the character Cyril, and my tag is Machacha Lattes at Instagram.
Hello, I am Shannon. I am known as Shenanigans on Twitch and Shenanigans Arts on all other platforms like Twitch or Twitter, Instagram, Tumblr, all that jazz.
Hello, my name is Bamboo, and I'll be playing the character named Yuka. My tag on Instagram is bamboo.arts.
I'm Yada. I'm playing Zoe, a Water Ganasa Druid, and my tags are usually Mew Ninja on Instagram, DeviantArt, everything else.
Woot!
Okay.
Yeet!
Woo!
So,
Ooh, woo!
Ew,
Ooh.
God.
shall I do the recap?
Ooh.
Yes.
Yay!
Give us the goods.
What
Okay.
happened?
So, last time we played, the group had entered Kragmaw Cave in search of Gundren and his escort Sil. As they ventured inward, Sterling and Jaren had discovered the second-in-command Yumek holding Sildar captive, and with some quick disguises, managed to smuggle Sildar out and away. As the party regrouped, they ran into the drow Macaria, who was in the caves in search of riches. Seeming friendly enough, and with the common goal of getting to the looted supplies in the goblin leader's den, they followed Macaria to the eastern part of the caves. After a long scuffle with the goblin guards, they eventually faced the bugbear and leader of the Kragmaw Cave, Clark. Now, safe from danger, Sildar shared that he overheard word that Gundren had been taken to a castle by someone called the Black Spider. He also mentions that he's looking for a lost member of his alliance by the name of Yarno Albrick. After resting from their injuries and splitting the loot they found in the den, the adventurers continued their journey to Phandalin, both with Gundren supplies and that which they retrieved from Clark's cave. As they journeyed closer to Phandalin, however, Jaren felt a burning in his chest and collapses face down on the road. What are you guys doing?
I kneel down and check if he has a pulse.
He has a pulse.
I'm
Lift an
gonna.
eyelid, start looking at the eye.
As soon as Zoe's done checking his eyes, I'm gonna start shaking him. I'm gonna kneel down and I'm gonna shake him like, "Baby, are you okay? Hello, speak to us."
You look from afar. I hope he's not a corpse.
He seems like it seems that he's just passed out, like suddenly unconscious. He's breathing and all his wounds have been healed already, so there's nothing really like physically ailing him.
He's physically okay, but he's
But
just
is he-
passed out.
I'm gonna kneel and like pat his face. Like slaps.
Oh, that's what I thought.
Are we still next to the river?
No, I think we're outside.
No.
No. I don't think we're.
I think you guys are on the road now.
Dang it. Okay, never
Yeah,
mind.
we're on the road. When Macaria slaps my face, I finally wake up. And I'm like, ow!
didn't even snap that hard.
I look at everybody's faces. Can I do a backflip away?
A backflip away?
Yeah.
You're gonna have to do a acrobatics.
Acrobatics. Okay. All right, so I got a 17 plus 4. That is, I think, a 21.
Okay. So, as what looks to be Jaren waking up, Jaren suddenly opens his eyes and goes, "Ow!" and then suddenly back, like out of like sheer shock and like surprise, he lunges backwards like a ninja, getting some space between everyone and himself.
I pull out a dagger and I start pointing at whoever is closest.
I didn't hit him that hard, I
I
swear.
blink at the dagger.
Yo,
Who's closest to him?
just take
He's
it
like-
easy, man.
Hey,
The closest one is
Hey, stand back. Anybody who steps closer, you're gonna see some blood.
What is wrong with this child?
Hello?
Are you
Bibi, are
feeling
you
all
okay?
right?
What?
I kind of stretch my arms just a little bit, but still keeping the dagger up. I'm like, God, I was in there for a little bit longer, but man, what are you guys doing with Jaren?
What?
I glare up. Who
what?
are you?
Why?
You mean you are not Jaren?
I'm gonna lean over to Cyril and be like, "What? Why is he talking in third person?
I don't know.
Did he hit his head?
Maybe too hard?
Maybe too hard."
Sildar, who's with you guys, is also like, what is happening to your companion? Is he possessed? Is he ill?
Perhaps.
Well, if you are not Jaren, then who are you?
It's like, oh my God, you idiots! Took you that long to realize I'm not Jaren.
I lean
The
over to
small
Cyril and
child
start
who
shaking
I
her.
Looks like Jaren. The small person who looks like Jaren just stands there and mocks you.
Oh no.
I grab Cyril and I start shaking her.
Why?
This isn't our baby. This
This
isn't
is
our
my
baby.
baby.
Alright, I'll tell you who I am, but I'm going to need some information first, or some compensation.
Is that so?
Compensation.
Compensation.
I'll offer
Hey,
that
a
information
meaningful
doesn't
high
come
five.
out free.
What kind of compensation?
That is money.
Information, money, anything of value.
I don't agree.
If you're not going to give it to me first, I might as well, I may steal it later, but
Does a meaningful high five have value to you?
What the what?
What? Are you rolling?
I kind of stare at Sterling for a little bit.
That's not
I'm like, okay, this group has a lot to learn.
Rude.
I don't like this young man.
young man.
And he's like, I do like your attitude, though.
Sildar kind of steps. He's in the back right now, so he kind of steps forward and he's like, "You were Jaren, correct?"
Well, I'm not Jaren, but yeah, was.
So, would you mind? He's a little like startled. He's like, "Would you mind continuing Jaren's quest with us for the time being, at least?"
What's in it for me?
Treasure, wealth, renown, potentially, infamy.
I promised
Friendship.
everyone a payment of. I promised everyone a payment of 10 gold.
10 gold.
Oh no. I promised everyone a payment of 50 gold pieces
Hmm.
If you have all escorted me safely to town.
Okay, is that 50 gold pieces each? Or 50 gold pieces for the entire group?
Each.
Hmm.
He gives you this
Oh,
sly
give me-
look like, oh, I've seen your kind before.
I give him a smug look and like, yeah, and I own it. um, hmm. Fine. All right. That seems worth it. And I kind of like twirl the dagger, put it back in its sheath a little bit. And I'll say, well, all right, I guess if I'm going to tolerate you guys for a little bit, my name's Heath.
Heath? Where did you even come from?
Um, he kind of looks off to the side a little bit. Um, you know, that's going to be information for another time.
Okay,
Was that
well, is our baby okay? What did you do with Jaren? Is he still alive?
Oh, yeah, he's fine. He's just being Jaren.
I knew something was off with this squishy boy.
What kind of relationship you have with Darren?
An unfortunate one.
No.
when,
I come in and I grab Heath on the head. You need to make sure he's safe. Okay.
Hey, you know,
A good
as long
boy.
as I'm safe, he's safe.
As you're saying that, your left hand, Heath, your left hand just gives a thumbs up out of nowhere.
I roll my eyes.
Before falling limp again.
I'm like, oh god, I hate this so much.
why did you just
Makaria crosses
thumbs
her
up?
arms. So, if we're all fine and dandy, shall we get going now?
Wait, where are we heading to?
Sildar agreed. Is like, yes, let's go. We're headed to Phandalin to return these supplies.
All right, okay. So let's pack up, guys. I want that 50.
I'm
I
ready to
proceed to
go.
grab my things.
All right, is everybody ready?
Mhm.
What is?
Indeed.
And when we go over there, I'm gonna stay back a little bit, like a few feet behind, because I don't trust this group. I'm gonna watch them.
All
I'm
right.
gonna watch you.
So-
Watch
I
them.
occasionally glance back at you.
It's
I
very.
give you
What's
the
the
stink
marching
eye.
order you guys want to have?
I guess I'll be in the back because I'm watching them.
Can
I'll
I ride
help
on
watch
top
in
of
the
the
back.
cart?
Okay, so
Away from the sunlight.
Makaria's on top. Okay.
I'll be next to Cyril, wherever Cyril is.
I'll be in the middle.
I'll be in the
Okay.
back, partially
Are you
watching our
all
new
in the cart and I'm
addition,
just watching?
partially watching the surround.
Watching Zoe watching trees.
Watching
the back.
you, watching you.
And he looks at me.
Oh my gosh.
All
Alright. Oh, as we're doing this, as they're walking, I'm taking a good look at the supplies, seeing if there's anything of value in there.
Don't.
Roll a
No. No.
roll a perception.
Because I'm
Alright.
also looking.
Perception. Let's see. What's 2 plus perception is 7. That's a 9.
Yeah, 9.
Mm-hmm.
You don't see anything.
Anything.
It looks like It looks like most of the valuable stuff has been looted already.
Mm-hmm.
So you don't really see anything very important.
Supply trash.
Only food.
Okay, so you guys
wait.
have just
Do
are
we still have a
heading to-
wagon anymore? Do we still have a wagon
Yeah.
anymore?
Yeah, you guys are on the wagon right now.
Okay.
I'm not on the wagon. I'm watching them.
Oh, there's people in the back too, I guess.
I'd
So,
rather walk.
Yeah, I'm riding on the wagon.
you guys are starting to get close to Phandalin. The rutted track emerges from a wooded hillside, and you catch your first glimpse of Phandalin. The town consists of 40 or 50 simple log buildings, some built on old fieldstone foundations, more old ruins crumbling stone walls covered in ivy and briars surround the newer houses and shops, showing this must have been a much larger town than the past. Most of the newer buildings are set on the sides of the cart track, which widens into a muddy main street north as it climbs towards a ruined manor house hillside at the east side of town. As you approach, you see children playing on the town green and townsfolk tending to chores or running errands at shops. Many people look up as you approach, but all return to their business by. Sildar steps in front of everyone and says, "My friends, let us secure lodgings. I'm told the local inn is..." So you guys are just arriving into town right now. So he's encouraging everyone to get some rest at the inn. You arrived around, it's like noonish.
Oh,
Early
So
in the
you're
day.
there pretty early. It's like a good time. It's not too busy, but it's like there's people out and about.
Ooh. I'm gonna update the map real quick.
I look around. What other buildings and such are there?
What other buildings are there?
Mhm.
Okay. You can see an inn, a town hall, a shrine, some general stores and trading posts, and a few other homes.
Wait, is Sildar with us?
Yeah, he's
Alright.
he's gonna go. He mentions the inn and he starts heading in that direction.
Okay.
To yeah, he just heads in that direction towards the inn.
I guess I'll follow. Or
You're
towards
gonna
the
follow
inn.
To the inn.
You're all going to the inn?
Yeah.
Well, I gotta know where we're staying first.
True,
Okay.
we should
Yeah.
reserve
know
our
this city.
rooms and then we can
Or
go
town.
explore.
Or how about I can go I go to Sildar. I'm like, so you're going to the inn, right? So why don't you book us a few rooms while we take care of business in town?
Ah, you need to deliver the supplies. Of course. I'll book the rooms.
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
So he
sweet! That
goes
means we
off.
get to explore.
Nice.
Okay.
How about the edge of
So,
town? Like, what's
do we
around
all
it?
know where the inns were at already?
Huh?
So we
Well,
don't know where the inn is at already?
Yeah, it's
you
like
see Sildar just kind of walk over.
Oh.
It's kind of near. Yeah, it's near the entrance. So you can
Okay.
see if you just go straight down the main road, it's like you see him turn left.
yeah. Oh, and I tell him like, oh, before you go, what's the inn called?
Oh, it's called the Stonewall Inn. Stonehill
Okay.
Inn, sorry.
Stone,
Are you sure you
Stonewall
know
Okay.
this
Jackson.
town, Sildar?
Okay, so Stonehill Inn.
Yeah, we'll just
I will meet
ask the
you guys
locals
there.
for directions.
Alright.
Alright.
He heads out. Where do you guys want to go? You can split up or you can stick together. It's up to you.
I would like to go check out the Shrine of Luck that I see across the way.
Oh, the Shrine of Luck.
Feel
Okay.
free to join me, my dudes.
So Sterling's headed towards the Shrine of Luck. Does anyone want to go with them?
How
I
close to
shall
the
go.
edge of town is it? Is there nature around it? I was gonna go look
Ooh.
around there.
There's Town Green, which is like across from it.
I'm gonna go with Sterling because I want to investigate some stuff.
I will go with Sterling as well.
Seeing that
I was
most of
gonna
the
go
group
to
is going.
stores.
Yeah,
Um,
I'll
where
go
are you
with
going?
Macaria with stores.
So you're going. So Sterling, Yuka, and Cyril are going to the the temple.
The
Yeah,
shrine.
sign of
Shrine.
The
love.
shrine.
Yeah, the shrine.
Shrine.
And
That's the
then Keith and Makari are going to. Where are you going?
Oh, yeah.
Probably. Where's the closest shop?
The closest shop?
Yeah.
It's Barthen's Provisions, where you actually. That's where you guys need to return the supplies.
Oh, alright, I guess I'm going there.
I could help with that, I
Alright.
suppose. There's nothing immediately nature.
Let's get rid of this wagon of useless trash supplies. There's nothing
Yeah.
useful here.
Okay, we'll do while the others are walking to the Shrine of Luck, we're gonna go into Barthen's Provisions with Keith, Makaria, and Zoe. So this is the place where you guys are supposed to deliver the stuff for Gundren. As you walk in, you see an old dwarf who looks to be just polishing some old gear, and when you walk in, he turns up and he looks at you, he kind of eyes you guys for a bit, and he's like, well, what brings you here?
Who's the boss here? We've
Huh?
got some goods for you.
We
Good.
were sent by, insert that guy's name, to deliver these supplies.
That's a
We
mood.
have your supplies.
Ah, you mean Gundren.
Hey.
Yes, I say very flat-faced. Sure.
And then I whisper to Makaria, you know, we're the only two like, I don't think I've ever met him.
I'm glad you all made it here safe. Gundren sent word of his and your arrival, but I don't believe he's arrived yet. So,
Oh man, what a lazy
as
old
he,
man.
I just say, no, he has not.
did you see him as he's like getting the money, like prepared to like pay each of you? He's like, did you happen to see him out on the roads or something? He said he'd be here within a day or two by his letter.
I think I remember the old man saying something about that he got captured. I'm whispering this to Makaria.
Oh, right. I totally forgot about that.
Oh my god. That's funny.
So he overhears you saying that he got captured, right? So he looks away, or he hands you guys your money. Each of you get 10 gold piece. He gives he has extra bags because he's like, I expected there were more of you, weren't there?
There
I think
are.
he mentioned there being at least
Yes, yes. There's many more. We came with a huge posse.
Oh. So
10 people.
please roll for persuasion.
15 plus, what's my persuasion? 4, 19.
He gives you a look, and he's like, Gundren did mention there were 7 of you. Not quite big enough to be an army, but he only gives you enough for 7. So there's
Hey,
70 GP.
Thank you.
I eye him. I give him a stink eye. I'm like, you just made 3 men starve.
So, as he flies away, he looks at your the 3 of you, and he says, "So Gundren's been kidnapped, huh? I knew that old fool was gonna get in trouble someday for finding those lost mines." He starts looking. He starts packing everything really sadly.
Aw.
Phandalin's pact they made all those years ago, Echo Cave, was meant to bring peace. Now look what it's brought.
I roll my
He
eyes.
sets down a crate of supplies as he turns back to you. Well, if you can, please save Gundren. I know he seems brash, but I've known that dwarf since we were youngins, and he's got a good heart. Plus, without him, who's going to keep an eye on his brothers Tharden and Nundro? Speaking of which, they're camped out just outside of town. Should be returning any day now to resupply. Well, anyways, I'll leave you to it. Good luck on your adventures. Let me know if you need any supplies or anything. He turns back to putting things away and taking the cart in and stuff.
Much obliged, I say, presuming.
Okay.
I walk out and say, "See ya, old man."
He just glares in your direction.
Just rude.
Okay. Well, that's while everyone's doing that. Let us head over to the shrine. There's just Sterling, Cyril, and Yuka. You're all going to the shrine.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay. So, when you approach the shrine, it's kind of rugged looking. Like it was made from kind of some of the nearby ruins and stuff. So there's lots of rocks everywhere, and it's kind of shaggy looking, you know.
Oh.
You see a priestess praying to one of the statues in the front. So, yeah. What do you want to do?
I come say hi to the priest.
She startles a bit because she wasn't expecting
Uh.
anyone. And she's like, "Oh, I'm so sorry. Are you newcomers here?" She's kind of scared and really nervous.
Oh. Yes, we just came into town. We don't mean any harm. It's okay. I noticed her being real scared. Okay.
She goes, "Oh, she like quick glances, hurries you, come in." She like hurries you inside the shrine.
Ooh. Can I inspect the shrine? Like,
yeah.
Look around on the inside.
It's really humble. There's not a lot there. It's like I said, it's built from ruins, and it looks really like kind of disheveled for a shrine.
Oh.
But still, the small statues of Timora are well cleaned, and the plants are well taken care of.
Aw.
For such like a humble shrine.
I asked the priest if the priest is local here and managing the shrine.
She goes, yes, I'm Sister Garole. I'm the one who's taking care of the shrine here. But it's not safe for you here. She kind of lowers her voice, and she kind of glances out of the open door.
Why not?
What do you mean?
And then I lower my voice. What do you mean it's not safe?
There's been some brigands attacking the town lately. And it's not safe for anyone here, especially newcomers. You should leave as soon as you can.
Brigands.
What if we don't want
to? That's going to be a bit unavoidable. We got some business to take care of.
If you must stay, please be cautious walking around town. Especially that of the Sleeping Giant tap house. That's where they tend to frequent.
Oh.
Okay, I take my note out and then I write down everything the priest said.
Are you Are you planning to? Are there many of you?
Yes.
Yeah.
There are 3 more. Wait, right?
If
3 more? Yeah.
3 more.
3 more.
3 more.
she
You know how to count.
No,
she
it's not.
kind of nervously like twiddles her fingers and she's like, if possible, can I ask you to do a favor for me?
Depends
Yes.
on the favor. What do you need?
Wiggly eyebrows.
She was, oh, no, nothing of that.
Not taking the hint, I wink.
She gets like really embarrassed. She is a nun.
Sterling.
She's like, oh, my superiors from a different town have asked me to my superiors have asked me to obtain a spellbook from one of the legendary mages, Bowgentle, but it's guarded by a banshee, and only she knows the location of it. If possible, could you ask the banshee to give you the location? I can't leave the temple for too long for fear of the brigands. And she like turns around and like goes into this little like she like there's a little box by one of the statues, and she takes out a jeweled silver comb, and she goes, please bring this to the banshee to help persuade her.
How can we find the banshee?
There's rumors that she lives near.
I lean over to Yuka and be like, did she say Bojangle? That's a silly name.
Gentle.
No.
And then I asked Sterling and Cyril, are we doing the right thing?
I'm not even sure.
I think it'll be fine. I do what I want.
And then I said, I have a lot of time to spare, so okay.
Perfect. Perfect pastime, side quests.
Oh, jeez.
And then we all look at the priest.
The banshee is rumored to be living in the old town of Coneyberry.
Cooneyberry.
What?
Which
It's,
direction is that at?
It's a few miles off Tribor Trail.
Oh, up north. Okay. Hmm.
Triple Trail?
Yeah,
I suppose
Tribor
we could,
Trail.
after we finish up business in town, we could probably head up that trail and see if we can find the banshee then.
Oh yes, thank you. Bless your soul. I'll pray. I'll pray that the goddess of Tamora smiles upon your journey. She's really like happy for this.
Oh. The gods won't be the only ones smiling once we're finished.
What?
Did you say that as Sterling?
Yes.
Okay, I'm gonna need you to stop.
She shook and she's like, I must go.
Cyril just grabbed Sterling by his scarf. And you need to stop.
She scurries off to go tend to the plants some more and
And then
offer more prayer.
and then I asked
All the
Sterling
prayers.
and Cyril,
All of
so
the
are we
prayers.
coming back now?
Yeah, we should head back. Did you want to head back?
Okay.
I said we better get back. I'm hungry.
Oh.
Okay, hungry.
Wait, are you guys going to the inn?
Yeah.
Oh,
Yuka's hungry.
okay. The other ones that are at the Barthen's Provision, what are you up to? What do you want to do?
Ooh, we should
They're
go
headed
to
back to the inn.
let's see here. Either
Only like one.
I asked Makaria and Zoe I'm like, oh, I wonder if they have any other shops here. Maybe they have some good loot.
I was wondering that too.
Eee.
All right.
So we'll check out some other
You're gonna check
shops.
out. All right. What other shops you want to check out? There's Town Hall, the shrine that they just went to. General. This came from the general store. I think. And then there's the trading post, some other houses, and some this like farm.
I want to go to the
Um,
trading post area.
let's see here. Where's the trading post?
I don't see that on the map.
I think. Oh wait, isn't
It's
the trading
I
post
think
for
Lion.
Barthards? We were just at the trading post.
Oh, really?
Oh, then sorry. Then the
Yeah, so I think we Lion Shield Toaster is the other store, or it's like
Okay,
my
or is
bad.
that the trading post? I don't remember.
let's go there.
I don't know this town. Since we're
I think
passing by
Lion
the
Shield
shrine.
Coaster is the it's the trading. No, is a merchant company.
Oh, it's a merchant company. Well, they might have some stuff.
They
Oh,
sell armor and weapons there.
ooh,
Okay.
Ooh.
I go there.
Yeah,
And
I'll
since
go
we're
there too.
passing the Shrine of Luck, I take a look at it and I shiver.
Oh.
Same.
Oh.
uh, as you're turning away, in the corner of your eye, it looks like one of the statues in the front kind of like wink at you, but it could be just like your eyes playing tricks.
A little vomit comes up in my throat.
Ew.
Wow.
Demons.
That's gross. Demons.
I
Jill,
walk
no.
faster
Ew.
away.
Okay,
You don't feel so
so
good.
I keep my pace.
you guys are headed to Lion Shield Coaster.
Oh, is Zoe coming with us?
Yep, I'm following along.
All right.
She's not saying much, just kind of looking around.
Okay, so you guys arrive at Lion Shield Coaster. It's the merchant company. You guys recognize the crests on the doors as the ones that were on the boxes that you found looted in the goblin's case.
Oh.
You know, I kind of lean over to both Zoe and Makaria again, and I'm like, hey, maybe we can get some money if we give those stuff back.
So hanging above the front door is a sign shaped like the shield with the blue lion paint on it. Like, yeah. So, are you guys going in?
I barge in
Oh,
Oh,
Like that's the end.
all right.
And
loudly.
unfortunately,
I'll
I
just
gotta
calmly walk
Oh,
in.
God.
take the wheel, Dungeon Master.
there's a woman sitting at the counter. She doesn't react to you barging in. Like, like this is something that happens often. And she kind of gives you like,
Gotta walk in like you own the place.
Wow.
she looks you over and she's like, "Who are you?"
Somebody who has some dealings with you, you know, some good stuff that you might be interested in.
Dealings. Well, I can't worry about that. She's like, oh, sorry. She's like, I don't have time for this right now. I have to find where those lost supplies went. And she's like looking through like her notes and stuff, and there's some poor like workers in the back. She's like, what do you mean it hasn't arrived yet? It's supposed to arrive 3 days ago.
I look smugly.
As she's like turns around from yelling at him, she's like, she's like, what do you want?
An answer to your problems.
Problems. The supplies?
The supplies.
I'm just looking at the armor.
You know, we went through quite an ordeal to rescue supplies.
She's like, oh my god, thank you. Here, let me pay you. She goes into the back. She's really grateful about this supply. She goes into the back and she brings out a big sack of gold pieces.
Big sack.
Big pieces.
Big sack.
He goes, here for your hard work.
Huh.
Like I look at you. Wow.
From the sound of it, it sounds like, and the sound and size of it, it looks to be about 50 gold pieces
Oof.
in the one bag. So
Nice.
And nice.
she goes, oh, how can I help? Her demeanor actually like completely does a 180. So how can I help you? Is there anything you need? Weapons, armor?
Armor would be nice.
Armor.
Hard
Okay.
work.
Yeah, what type of leather armor do you have?
Okay, I actually legit gotta leave now, so I'll
Oh,
talk to you later.
no!
Dungeon Master
Oh,
takes
no.
the wheel. Thank you.
Well,
I'll see
I
you
guess
next
Zoe
time.
goes
the
to
wheel.
Because
Alright.
Zoe's sleeping.
goes
Has
to the
go
inn, I guess,
inn,
for now.
take a bath because she's
Yeah.
dehydrated and needs
Oh,
that
she's
water.
dehydrated.
Catch some Z's.
We
Yep. Z for Zoe. Anyway. Alright, have fun with the rest of the game. I'll see you guys next session.
Yeah.
See ya.
I'll get better at DMing.
What?
I'll get better at DMing.
You're doing
You're
great.
fine. You're fine.
I get so nervous, I stumble over my words.
Okay.
Everything
You're
is fine.
fine.
It's fine.
Okay.
You're doing great, baby.
Just believe in the
You're
power
good.
of friendship.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, we were asking for leather armor.
For leather armor.
Mm-hmm. Or at least Heath is.
Any light armor is fine.
Yeah.
I
I think
want
leather is light.
Yeah.
We have a page for all that stuff, right?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's like a link. Look for supplies.
Oh, there it is. I think if I click it, it'll be.
Yeah. Yeah, so for armor, it's the first link,
Oh,
and
yeah.
weapons is the second.
Okay, so you guys are looking at the armor.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. She waves her arm in front of her wide selection of armors. So what kind of armor interests you?
Mm-hmm. Any high quality leather armor? Something
Leather
nice
armor?
and light?
Oh, well, in this recent supplies you brought us, actually, we have studded leather armor, which is the sturdiest and lightest armor you can get.
Oof. A clear upgrade.
Yes.
How much does it cost?
45 gold pieces.
Okay. So, would you mind dropping it down at least 5 gold pieces for, doing all that hard work of getting it back?
She smiles a forced. Please roll persuasion.
All right. I'm swindling here. So that's 17.
17.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, she agrees to this.
So
She's
45.
like, well, since you saved the supplies and all, I suppose I can get a discount. It's only fair. So it's 40 gold pieces now.
Ooh. All right, I give her 40 gold pieces, and I think I'm gonna be done shopping there.
Okay. Add studded leather armor to your thing. Your armor class should be 12 now.
Yeah, it goes up now.
Plus
Yeah.
Index.
E.
Okay. She turns to Makaria. And what is it that you would like, ma'am?
Do you guys have any cloak? Any cloak?
Clothes?
Cloak. Like,
Oh, a cloak.
yeah.
My apologies, but we only carry battle armor and weapons here.
What type of weapon?
Can I interest you? Oh, weapons here. let me show you our selection. So she leads you to this wide variety of weapons, and she asks, "Do you want a ranged weapon or one that's more up close?"
Up close.
Okay, and so she as you walk by, you see like things like crossbows and arrows and stuff, and then you go to the melee weapon like area where you see like daggers and clubs, quarterstaffs, spears, axes, swords, long swords, two-handed swords. Anything interests you?
Maybe a new dagger?
A dagger. Well, a dagger is a very small weapon, but it's very quick and quiet. So this is 2 gold pieces. She holds out a small dagger.
2 gold pieces?
Yep, 2 gold pieces.
Alright, I'll get that.
Okay.
Hmm.
Or is there another weapon that you fancy? Thing with further reach? She like suggests.
He kind of goes, it's like, short swords are nice.
I'll take a look at those.
Okay. So she takes you to the ones with like more reach. So there's stuff like battle axes, a flail, glaives, great axes, great swords, halberds, lance, longsword, all, morning star, pike, rapier, scimitar, short sword, trident, war pick, war hammer, and whip.
Oh, that's a lot.
Well, we are one of the more prominent weapons and armories in Phandalin. She like says this really proudly. Oh, well, that's happening. I guess I'll go to the inn if you want to just look at stuff. Okay, so we are going to go look at the inn where Cyril, Sterling, and Yuka are. Zoe had just entered and talked to the innkeeper who had said that Solar had already booked your guys' room. So what do you guys want to do at the inn?
I'm getting nourishment.
Oh.
Food.
Are we all wait? Is it multiple rooms or just one?
Everyone has different rooms. Well, there's 6 different, and then Sildar is the one with his.
Wait, what?
Which means we'd have to dorm.
Yeah. He only rented 6 rooms for each of you guys, and only got one for himself.
Oh, so we all have our own rooms.
Dang it!
I believe so. Unless there's 7 of you. 6.
There's 7,
Oh, there's
including Sildar, but there's 6 of us.
yeah. Everyone has their own room.
Oh, we're doing our D&D thing.
Oh, sorry. Hang on. My roommate's here. Rania, we're doing our D&D thing. It's okay. It's done. Okay. So, what do you guys want to do? Yeah, what do you want to do?
I am gonna go check out my room.
You want to talk to them?
Oh.
Okay.
I'm gonna talk to the people
You don't know
at
what
the
your
front
room
desk.
is.
So what I do is I start walking in, and then I spot the like entrance to like where all the rooms are. But then I like get to the doorway, and I do a quick turn on my heels, and I'm like, wait a second. I go walking up to the desk. I'm like, hello there. We have some rooms reserved.
The innkeeper like looks up. He looks exhausted.
Oh no.
Like
No.
he looks like he looks exhausted and like everything bad.
Oof.
He's like,
Oof.
yes. Sildar had come in earlier and booked them for you. You guys, your rooms are down the hall on the at the far right.
Oh.
He kind of like goes back to he was cleaning a mug, so he goes back to doing that. He looks like he's about to cry.
Just one mug. Is he okay?
I'm gonna very hesitantly be like, hey, are you okay there, pal? What's you got something on your mind?
He's like, oh no need to worry. Sorry for not introducing myself. I'm Phandalin Stonehill. I grew up in Tribar to the east, and I've moved my family here to own this inn. Please make yourselves at home. And then he kind of like sees something outside. He sees something outside, and he's like, wait, are you new here in town? I haven't seen you around.
Oh, yes, actually, we just arrived. Our whole group just arrived not too long ago.
He says, he kind of like looks kind of frantic. It looks around, and then he leans in close and goes, "Leave while you can."
Oh God.
Huh?
Oh
None.
Don't stay here long.
What?
What? Why?
Why not?
no.
He said, he lets out like a big sigh, and he's like, "Those brigands, they've been terrorizing the town for days, weeks, and the town master hasn't done anything."
Hmm. Where do let's I'm gonna whisper over at Yuka, like, let's confirm our information from earlier. So I turn back to the innkeeper. I'm like, well, where do these brigands tend to stay?
He says they tend to hang out around the Sleeping Giant Tap House, where they
Oh.
sleep around and get drunk, causing ruckus. But I can't do anything about it. He's, huh?
It's near the inn, right?
The Sleeping Giant Tap House.
Yes.
It's it's like down the road.
It's more east.
Yeah.
It's like the same path of the inn, but more east.
Yeah. It's like near the edge of town.
Oh, and then since he said he's from Tribor, and so I asked him, do you know anything about the Banshee?
The Banshee.
Oh.
I heard the Banshee lies within Coneyberry, the old town up north.
Corny berry.
Corny berry.
Coneyberry.
I lean over to Yuka. Did he say thornberry?
I learned over the Sterling. I heard honey berries.
Oh.
Oh, that sounds like a great town.
Let's go.
We'll have to make sure to stop by there later for sure.
So yeah, so there's he goes back to he gave you his warning about the bandits, and then goes back to whatever he was doing. And so then as you like look around the inn, you see a couple more people just kind of hanging around, drinking, nursing their drinks. Some are like looking at you, like directly. Now you're trying to hide it. Other ones are just kind of like, huh, kind of side eyeing you. They're like, it's a very small town, so.
No, people are gonna be weird about newcomers then. All right, well, I'm gonna head up to my room.
Okay.
I just wanna see how bounty the bed is
Oh.
for future reference.
Huh?
Oh my gosh.
I continue chewing my nourishment.
You didn't order any food, Yuka.
I thought.
Here, let me send you a food list.
Here, I have the food. You could.
Okay.
So
I'll add
offers
that
you,
to before that, so I can continue to chew.
he offers you a menu. Here, order something to eat, and I'll have the chef make you. On the menu, you see bread, cheese, meat. There's a meal or a banquet.
I'll order steak.
The meat?
Yes.
Okay, that'll be 3 silvers. Pieces.
3 silver?
Yep, 3 silver.
10 coppers equals 1 silver.
10 copper. I'm checking if I have enough money. Oh,
While that's happening, there's some patrons just kind of chatting amongst themselves. So, they were you overhear a couple of rumors from one of the barmaids kind of walk by to as she pours a drink for this fellow. Did you hear? A man named Darn Eatermath, the orchard keeper, former adventurer. And then the man sits there like, really? Why hasn't he done anything about these brigands then? And then she's like, scurries off. So what are you guys doing? What are you guys doing?
I'm not present right now because I'm in my room.
Sterling went to the room.
Yeah.
Bouncing on the bed.
The bed is average.
Huh?
The bed's just an average bed. It's not very balanced. It's filled with like hay.
I hate that. Is it noisy though?
It's crunchy.
Why are you asking?
I love me some crunch.
It's crunchy, but it's definitely softer.
Yeah, like that.
Is the room upstairs?
Oh my god. Okay, I'm satisfied examining my bed. I'm gonna come back down.
Okay.
I could downstairs. I could hear the slam that Sterling was making upstairs.
Toblin Stonehill, the innkeeper, doesn't react to the noise that's coming from upstairs.
He's
He
used
just
to
sighs. He just gives a big sigh.
It's a common occurrence.
There's people are this the inn's a good place. Me out of character. Inn's a good place. Bring listen around for some news. Hints. No, I'm just kidding.
Rumors.
Okay, as soon
For
as
some
I
juicy rumors.
as soon as
So,
I come down, I'm gonna take. There's like tables in there, yeah.
Yeah, there's tables.
There's
And I
tables?
think Bamboo just you ordered a steak, right? Or did you not?
I think it's too expensive, so I
You
don't
can
order
order bread.
anymore. And
You
then
can order bread.
Order the bread. Wait, how much is the
A
bread?
loaf of bread is 2 copper.
Oh, well, heck
okay,
yeah.
I grab a loaf of bread, and then I'm still hungry, so I go out to grab some apples on the trees.
You can't go. What?
Huh? Where's the?
You can go steal something.
Head towards the orchard
Are you
to
gonna steal
try
from
to
people,
take
Yuka?
apples off the tree.
My apples.
While that's happening, the innkeeper kind of just glances at her and then like side eyes you guys.
What are you
Is there
doing?
anything I can get you guys?
I take Yuka's seat, or was she sitting at a table?
Yeah.
No, she was at
She went to go steal apples. Oh, okay. Well,
she was at the bar area and then she
what?
got
Okay.
a loaf and left.
Okay. Okay. I'll go up to the bar and be like, I'll take a single loaf of bread, please.
Okay. And he gives you a loaf of bread, 2 coppers.
Perfect.
So we minus our money, right?
Yes.
How much is the meat
I'm
again?
gonna open up my thing.
The
10
meat,
copper.
3 silver.
3 silver. I'll take
Yeah, for a chunk.
I'll take the meat.
Okay.
Give me the meat.
Should we sit down at a table
He
together?
nods at the cook and he fries you up a big chunk of meat.
Big chunk of meat.
I need protein.
Would you guys like anything to drink? We have ale and wine.
Ooh. How much is the wine?
You can get a pitcher of wine, of common wine, for 2, or
Common
you can
wine.
get a fine bottle of wine, 10 gold.
Oh my god. Okay, wait, hang on. I have to analyze my.
A fine wine.
Or
I'm
you
dumb.
can get ale, a whole gallon of ale, or a mug of ale for 4 copper.
I'll save my muns for now, but I'll get the ale. One ale, please.
Gallon or mug?
A mug.
Okay. That's
Single
4 copper.
Wait, how much?
So much.
4 copper.
4 copper. Okay. So the bread was 2 copper.
Yep. So a total of 6 copper.
How many coppers are in a silver?
Eh.
There's 10 coppers
10,
and a silver.
Yeah, it's all in tens.
Oh, got it. Okay.
Oh, I should
So-
probably screenshot the money thing. I'll send it in.
So then I would have 4. Okay.
I
think
can't
that's correct.
money.
So after you guys get your meals, are you guys gonna sit at a table or something?
Yes, I'm gonna walk over to a table, and then I'm gonna sit down, and then I'm gonna look up at Cyril, and then I'm gonna pat the chair next to me with like puppy dog eyes, like, please join me.
I sigh and I walk over with my meal.
By then the local continuing their chatter and their drinks, and you overhear some interesting stuff coming from the table next to you. It's there's like a group of them chatting. It seems to be just like a group of men that have like they're just spending their day drinking, I guess. Some of them are complaining about the brigands raiding their homes.
What?
And while other are complaining about the lack of people coming into the town due to the raiders and stuff like that. One of the conversations catches Cyril's attention though. A drunk young man surrounded by 2 friends is thrashing his arms wildly, and he's going, my grandma was right, I've seen it, and everyone's The other two men with him are going, "Shut up, Jogan." They're like, "You said this tale before. I ain't never seen this thing." He goes, "No, I've seen it." He's like, "I've seen it. My grandmother used to tell me the tale of it. I've heard tale that there was a large beast that once lived in old caves at the edge of town. Wizard's pet, maybe." And then his friends kind of shove him over and, "You crazy. It hasn't. It's been nearly 50 years since it's last been seen." "It's probably dead by now." And he's like, "No, I swear I've seen it." So
I heard all the gossip while I was carrying 6 apples into.
wait, no, wait, Bamboo. Now while that's going on, we're going to the orchard.
I
Keep
got
jumping
thrown off.
ahead.
Oh my goodness.
So while that's going on, while they're hearing this guy named Jogan tell his tale of encountering a beast once
Fucking
believed to
Jogan.
have appeared 50 years ago. We follow Yuka as she enters the apple orchard, hoping to take some apples.
Oh.
As she reaches for one of the lower hanging branches of apple, the orchard owner, Darn Eatermath, steps out of his small cottage. He looks for an old man. He looks really well aged. He's appears to be either an elf or a half elf. So he steps out of his cabin and he goes, "What do you think you're doing?"
Oh no.
She's
like,
some nourishment.
He kind of eyes you suspiciously.
Oh, I also didn't need to like really reach because I'm really tall.
Yeah, it was like one of the lower hanging ways.
So
You
lower
were just reaching for it.
I told him, I'm just finding reference to draw apples, you know.
huh?
Because I knew I'm in trouble.
Persuasion check?
I'm drawing these apples.
Yeah, do you want to do a persuasion check?
I'm just gonna
Wait,
take these to draw them.
what do I need to roll?
20.
Do I need to plus anything?
You can plus your persuasion.
Let me check that. So +3. So it is 18.
18?
Yes.
He kind of looks at you like, I know you're lying, but but he's also like, "If you really needed one, you could have asked." And he plucks one down and he gives it to you.
Oh, what a good fellow.
Oh, what a good fellow.
He goes, "Well, what brings you here to town? There's been a lot of trouble lately, so it's not safe for newcomers to come."
I told him that I'm just coming here with the gang.
With the others, he's saying.
Yes.
He kind of thinks about this for a bit, and he goes, he goes, "Would you?" He kind of like eyes you a bit, and he goes, Then he goes, "Would you consider helping me protect this? Helping me with this town for a bit? How long are you planning to stay?"
I actually don't know. We could be staying for a couple of days, or we could leave tomorrow. Depends on everyone's opinion.
Well, he goes, I need your help if you're willing to assist me.
What's in this for me?
He kind of like looks at you like Well, the town is in danger. If you help me, we can save the many people here.
I think for a bit, and then I said, I would love to do that, but I need to discuss with my group first.
Ah, yes, of course. But let me at least tell you, my what I ask of you.
Oh yeah, I didn't know that.
So he explains that he's worried about the town because of all the bandits, which he says are calling themselves the Red Brand. He's sick of them always raiding everywhere and stuff, and he can't take care of them all himself because one man. So he hopes that with a you said a group. He hopes that with your group you'd be able to at least scare off the Red Brands from the town in order to help the people.
I nod and I looked at him with an understanding eye.
He nods back and like with a grin he goes and gets you a basket of apples and he goes, "Here, take this to your group. Please persuade them to help the."
A basket
Yeah, a small basket.
of apples?
Yes, of apples.
Okay. Okay. I go back to the inn and then I see Sterling and Cyril. I put the basket on the table. Here's some apple you can eat.
That's where she got her apples.
Just like, where did you get this?
Is that a whole flashback scene?
She got them legally.
Why did you take so many?
I go, sweet, more sustenance. I take an apple and I take a bite.
Mm.
No.
Okay, so both of you eat the apple?
I take one apple out of your
I guess
basket.
I will take one.
Okay, while you guys are eating the apple, I said, "Oh, you just agree to save the town."
These are obligation apples.
Save the town for what?
Oh my god.
When Yuka says that, the innkeeper's wife, who was like kind of like eyeing everyone like back, suddenly steps up really quick and like approaches you guys like excitedly and kind of like nervously, and she goes, "Did I hear you say you're going to save the town?"
Oh my god.
You just open your mouth.
I guess.
she she's like, "Oh, thank heavens." She's like, those red brands have been terrorizing us for weeks. Just last week, Thel Dandrar, a local wood carver, had stood up to the red brands, but
You did.
had stood up to the red brands because they leered at his wife. They murdered him. Me and a couple others saw it. But then afterwards, they grabbed They grabbed his wife, daughter, and son. They're gone now. No one knows where they are.
Oh my god. Alright,
Please,
now we
you have to
gotta save him.
As she is begging you to save these missing people, she assumes that the red brands are just gone. Her son, little boy named Pip, comes over.
Oh my god.
And he goes, he goes, hey, I think I know where the red brands are.
What?
And then Trelina kind of shushes him. Go play somewhere else. Stop bothering people. And she walks off.
What?
Wow.
Well, I propose that we actually do save this town.
And hang on. Where's Heath right now? Heath and Makaria are.
I
I think I'm still at the shop looking at
You guys are still at the shop,
Yeah.
right?
I think now that I've gotten what I needed, I think I want to explore one more building.
Okay.
Yeah.
So,
Lucaria, do you want to come with me?
wait, did she choose something? Did you want to buy something?
How much is the short sword?
The short sword?
Yeah. Do you have any sights?
Scythe?
Yeah.
You have a sickle. It's not as big as a scythe.
Like, Makara's not really interested in, like, the dagger or the short sword, so I think she's just gonna leave.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm just like, yeah, I don't think anything catches my attention here, so thank you for your service. And
Of
then
course. Come back anytime you need anything.
Alright, so what were you saying, Heath?
Oh, and wait, as you're leaving,
Yeah.
she kind of stops you guys. She goes, "Oh, please avoid this sleeping giant tap house. The brigands tend to frequent there."
The who?
Brigands.
Ah.
And she's
So,
I'm like, thanks for the advice. Yeah, we're probably not gonna go there.
waves you off.
Little do they know.
Little do they know.
They were.
How about we go to let's see here. Let's go to the town master hall. He must be the town master, so you must be rich.
Sounds
The
good.
town master's hall.
Yeah.
Sounds good to me.
Okay.
So,
So
what does his house look like? Like if you
yeah. The town master's hall has sturdy stone walls, pitched, and a bell tower at the back. Posted on the board next to the front door is written in. It reads, "Ward, orcs near Werven Tor. Those of the mind to face the orc menace should inquire within." The notice bears the town seal with an indecipherable signature.
Orcs. Well, at least they're not here. So we go inside. I think you want to go inside.
Yeah.
All right. Let's see if this town master has some useful information.
So you walk in, and sitting at this fancy desk is this fat man. On his, he is kind of looking out the window, and he turns and sees you, and he stands up really fast, and he's, "Oh, newcomers, hello."
I reluctantly hold my hand out to shake his hand.
He shakes your hand. He goes, "Good to meet you. My name's Harbin, and I'm this town's town master. How may I help you?"
So I saw that sign about the orcs. How much you paying?
Oh, the orcs. Ah, yes. Those. I'm offering 100 gold pieces for any group that can take care of them.
How about that, Makaria? Sounds good.
That does
That's a lot
sound
of gold. I hear that
Are we
there
splitting 50?
three golds. We could have quite a lot of steaks with those.
So he's like, "Are you offering to rid this town of those menaces?"
Yeah, sure. If you're gonna keep up with your deal of paying 100.
Of course, of course.
Oh, and is this 100 each or 100 for the group?
He like eyes you kind of suspiciously, and he taps his fingers together. He goes, "For the group."
Still 100. Still a lot. What do you think, Makaria?
I think we can scout a few more.
Yeah. Well, we have other members in our group. We're just scouting out for potential jobs. We might be interested in this one.
Okay, I'll keep that in mind. Please come by when you have considered it more.
Mm.
25.
So, what do you guys want to do now?
Probably
Well,
head back to the inn.
Yeah.
Okay. While they're doing that, they're stopped by the by Pip, the innkeeper's son, who just kind of like approaches them, even though his mom told him not to talk to strangers. So he approaches them and he goes, "Hey, are you with those other people in the inn?"
I bend down to the kid and I'm like, "Where's your mom, kid?"
You don't have to bend too far.
You just look down.
He's like, "My mom's at the inn. She told me to go play."
Okay. What people are you talking about? There's a lot of people.
Are you like the people from out of town? Kind of.
I mean,
I
it's
guess
From out of town? Are you out of town? Are you with those people gonna say they're gonna fight? You're gonna fight the red brands.
The red who?
The red brands. The bad guys. Me and my friend Carp. Me and my friend Carp. We know where they are.
Don't shoot, kid.
Yeah. Mom
Yeah.
said not to tell you. Mom said not to tell you, but Carp told me.
Brave kids don't listen to their moms.
I know.
Well, Carp told me that he was getting close. When we were playing around Transcendent Manor, he saw a secret tunnel and some big ugly bandits were coming out. They didn't see him, but it was close. I think that's where they're hiding.
So, I'm like, interesting. So, kid, no, you know where that is to help us lead us there?
Oh yeah, I do. But
How
Mom
about-
said not to go to strangers.
Hey,
You taking us over there?
you're talking to me. Does
I
that
know.
mean that we're not strangers anymore?
Roll persuasion check.
This little kid's a skeptic.
I'm rubbing my temples.
He's trying to fight the advice from his mom.
I rolled a natural 20.
Oh, jeez.
He's entirely convinced your best friend. So, he's entirely convinced that since he's like, well, you know my name. My name's Pip, but I have to know your name in order for us to be friends.
Yep, it's Heath. It's Heath.
All right, since we're friends, I could show you where it is.
Let's do that. Let's do that another day. It's getting kind of late.
Yeah, kids shouldn't be running out during the dark.
Yeah. Your mom probably wouldn't want you to be out during the nighttime.
You're right. I'll show you in the morning then.
Yeah,
I gotta
sounds
do
good,
it early
kid.
in the morning before they
Why
wake
don't
up.
you meet us here?
Right here in front of the fat guys hall.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay. He like runs off.
Makaria speaks in a low breath. She's like, another headache.
I didn't know it was so great with kids. Oh my god.
It's okay. I know.
You're not that far from Larry.
I think it's because I'm so short. They think I'm one of them.
He's one with the children.
I know.
Oh my god.
I'm short too, though.
We're both the small ones here. They think we're children as well. Let's
I
go
don't
get
like
some
that.
food.
He's just a man child.
I know.
Alright, shall we head up to our rooms?
Yeah, let's go in and
That's fine.
Everyone's headed back in, I
still
guess.
eating apples?
In the room?
Are you guys still eating or actually?
I'm still chilling at the table.
Okay. While you're chilling, someone else approaches you because they overheard you saying you're gonna face the red brands.
Oh.
And they say, you know what's suspicious? If you're gonna fight the red brands, you should check out Phandalin Miners Exchange. They hassle every other business in town except for them. They don't want trouble with Holly Authority. She's the one who runs it. But I think that's weird.
Oh.
He's like, I think you guys should check it out. She's just like, just this random lady who looks like she.
Wait, you got cut out. Looks like she what?
She just looks like she gossips a lot. She's one of those random ladies. I don't like the look of this.
She's one of those
like,
aunties.
She's one of those soccer
she's
moms.
like, I don't like the look of this person. You should check them out.
Maybe we'll make a stop at some point, but no guarantees.
She like huffs and then she kind of just like walks back to a group of her like friends.
I'm gonna keep staring at the group of friends to see if anyone if she's gonna gossip
They're all
about
whispering.
me.
Yeah, they are.
I'm gonna try and
kind
make
of
eye
glancing over.
contact.
Kind of glancing over in your direction.
I'm gonna try and make eye contact with one of them and wink at it. Wink at her.
Oh my god.
Some of them are like glancing and like giggling, and then like the one you wink at is like she like gasps, and all of them like.
Can I just grab Sterling's head?
Yeah.
What are you?
They're all like, oh, like. They're, like,
Are we also in this?
You guys just walked in and you hear this group of us freak out because Sterling just winked at them. So you just approached with you just came in and you just hear this ruckus of
I look at the girls.
Everyone go.
I look at the group of friends. The group of not friends. They're party members. I don't know you guys yet to be called friends.
Yeah.
But we know your name.
So, like, that Sterling guy over there is such a flirt.
Yeah. So I'm gonna go over to their table and sit down with them.
I'm gonna be like, hello, not Jaren. What have you been up to?
Please don't mention his name.
I can hear his salt.
I want my
Please
baby
do
boy
not
back.
speak.
Are we just gonna call him not Jaren?
Heath's
I will
left
steal
eye
your
like
stuff.
winks. Heath's like left eye winks at Sterling.
Oh.
Oh,
I get to.
he's still in there.
I get flustered. I'm like, oh.
But then he's like, no.
Wait. Is it his left side? Is
his left side?
his
Yeah.
left side is Jaren? I'm gonna like very, very slowly reach out my hand towards his left hand.
That's Heath though. It's still Heath.
I know, but I'm just
He's
gonna
trying to reach out to him.
I'm gonna do that thing that like when people are like on a date at like the movies, you kind of put your hands like palm up, just kind of awkwardly next to them, you know, as like a wink, like a hey, hold my hand.
I give
Hey,
Sterling
can you
a
hold
death
it?
stare.
I pretend like I don't know what's going on. Wow, what's that?
I get up and I move to the next table.
I drop my
sorry,
hand.
I
I
guess-
silently cry.
I guess
Oh
you
my
don't
God.
want any of this money.
Anyways,
Heath's left hand like is like kind of like jerking a little, but that's it. It's not that bad.
No.
I think I grab Heath's collar and bring him back to the table. Like, we have something to discuss with you guys. Isn't that right, Heath?
I make sure I don't sit next to Sterling.
I'm a sad boy.
Like, we can be sitting across them.
Okay, speaking of stuff to talk about, looks like this town is in need of some saving from some brigands.
Brigands. From some
Brigands.
I think they're
brigands.
called
God.
red brand.
Bandit?
I say while I
Bandits.
sniffle.
I can tell you guys
With tears in his eyes.
somewhat hero types, but I'm not sure if we should be risking our lives for just a title.
No, I mean, I
We
would
do have a
I
job.
would do something if it had money on them, but I don't know. We found a kid who knew where their hideout is.
Oh,
We kind of told him to meet us with us in the morning
What?
without
You're-
his mother's
You what?
with permission.
you're meeting a child.
You manipulated a child?
I manipulated a child.
But the kid knew you guys wanted to help, so he was just trying to give you a tip.
We also heard of a potential job with ogres.
Ogres.
Yeah,
Ogres.
the mayor, the town head guy, really fat man of this town. He's willing to pay 100 gold if we eliminate some ogres or orcs.
We also got a lady asking us to go up north and talk to a banshee to try and get a was it a spellbook?
Spellbook.
Spellbook. Yeah,
Yeah.
get a spellbook.
Was she going to pay?
Yes.
He's not
I'm not sure
convinced.
I believe this man.
I I predict she's gonna pay me.
Oh my God.
I'm kidding.
I'm not seeing anything without monetary value. I'm not the hero type, you know.
I'm the greedy type.
Well, you never know. If we save this town, they might be they might be quite glad and be generous with whatever wealth they might have.
But is it worth the hassle of taking up a game? Actually, no, they'd probably be really indebted to us and kind of treat us like kings.
The innkeeper he's kind of
Well,
like,
I hope you're
he's
right.
watching you guys for this whole exchange, and he's just like, please. He's like mentally going, please save the town, but he's also like, why are we putting our town the
Is there like
hands of?
is there like strain on his face?
Yes.
He's like, I want the
He's
town to be
wiping the
saved, but
counter
not by
down.
this one.
Fervently.
He like when Heath was saying where's the like what are we gonna get paid for this, he like scrubbed the counter really hard.
You just
He's like, actually, they want money.
Wow.
So
Oh,
I reckon we should save this town first before we go off doing other quests.
yeah.
That sounds good.
I'm like reluctant, but
Is there anything else you guys wanted to do before next day began, or before going in?
See here. I think
It's like evening now.
I'll say.
Afternoon, evening.
So I have the money from being paid to the actual job that we were supposed to do when we came here, instead of sightseeing. So
Oh, we still have to save Gundry.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
nobody cares about country.
I forgot.
Oh no.
everybody forgets about him.
I think we should talk to Sildar maybe tomorrow or eventually and get paid.
Yeah, get paid first.
Are you still holding on to all the money, Heath?
I am.
Oh my god.
You mentioned you got the month.
Did
Give
you
us-
say man?
So
We
I
need
have
money.
a total
Oh, excuse?
of I think it was so 70 right now that is from what we got paid.
Wait, how much?
80 gold.
80 gold.
So there's enough.
Is
So
that is that all
Did
of
you-
the
were you-
gold? Are you
were
telling
you-
us the truth?
Were you planning on keeping it?
I did. Me and Ricaria did some shopping while we gone for the better of the group.
You mean you did some
Heath
shopping?
sports new
For the
leather
better
armor.
of yourself.
Yeah.
Jaren's wearing different clothes than he was before.
Like you did some shopping.
Look at him, he's gleaming.
I mean, I'll give you guys the money because this was money. I'll give you guys it back when Sildar pays up. So then we're all
Huh?
get the money when you deserve. Let me have all the money. I'll make sure it's divided equally.
I don't think
I don't believe this guy.
I don't believe that, no.
We all don't believe you.
I don't think so.
All right, I'll give you. You guys can divide the 80 gold amongst yourselves. I'll
The
just
baby
make sure that
prays.
I get 10 gold when Sildar pays me, and the rest can be divided with amongst you guys. See? I eventually get my 50 gold, and then I will deduct what I paid for, and you will eventually get everything that you guys were divided equally.
I thought that money belonged to Jaren. We did all the hard work.
I lugged this halfway as well.
What's Jaren is Heath?
Hey, if this body is protected with this studded armor, Jaren's protected. He's
Did
gonna be
Jaren
using
agree
it
that
too.
you
I think it's
Oh,
funny
yeah.
because it looks like Jaren's the one saying this. It looks like Jaren's the one saying this, but it's not Jaren.
I think I'm just gonna take my part of the money and go over to my room. The inn.
We're all just gonna take the money.
Everybody's taking their
It's
money.
fine.
Hey, fine.
Give me my money.
All right.
We ain't trust.
Wait, what is 80?
All right.
So,
Are you
what is
guys evenly dividing the 80?
We're
Yeah.
evenly dividing the 8.
It's only
Alright.
3.
Let's see.
I don't want to fight.
Who knows math?
Between 5 of you,
One,
right?
2, 3.
Yeah.
Yeah, not
Five.
including me though.
Okay, don't think I'm
By
not.
5, because Zoe.
4. Oh yeah,
Yeah.
5. Yeah, 5. Yeah.
So 80
Everybody
divided
gets
by 5.
16.
Hmm?
Everybody gets 16 gold pieces.
16.
Oh.
16
There
gold?
you go.
Was it gold pieces?
Yeah.
Right?
Yes.
Yeah, it's gold.
16 gold.
Okay.
Yeah, 16 gold pieces.
Do you still have some of those apples left? I don't want to buy food.
Yeah,
Yeah,
we still
since
have
we're
some.
since we already agreed to saving this town, might as
You know
Might as
what?
well.
as a
I'm okay with saving this town. They're gonna pay us back anyways. I want some free food.
Alright, I grabbed the apple.
Get your
Okay.
nourishment.
Get your apples.
So good night to everyone. Alright, good
Okay.
night.
So
And
then
I'm gonna go
everyone's
sleep.
turning in for the night.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Alright, everyone's got their own
apple
rooms.
to my room.
I don't think you have like that many left. You probably have like 3. Okay. So I think this is a good spot to end for today.
Good
Thank you
job.
for those who watched.
Alright.
Alrighty. We'll see you guys next week.
Be sure to
Yeah.
like, comment,
Bye.
and subscribe.
Goodbye.
Goodbye.
Goodbye.